Hi Sloths, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club Plus. In the last episode we started Sayori's route, I think, and in this episode we're going to end Sayori's route. So the first thing that we want to look at is this mail that we got. I've lost OMG, or OMG, OMG. December 6, 2019, 12:06am, that's a Friday. Okay, who's responsible for creating a Twitter account for Monica? I think it's hilarious, but don't tell Paula. Ha ha ha. It would get 404'd in a microsecond. Are you just relaying her tweets manually, or did you code some kind of pass-through layer to automate it based on the contents of the tweets? Example, not screaming for help. I assume they're coming from this control simulation. Oh, that's interesting. So Monica kind of leaked out into a real world, into Twitter, of all things. Interesting. We do have a picture. What picture do we have here? That's the one that we actually got for giving her a second poem. Yes, this here. The sketch of Sayori's first CG, which would later be outlined, coloured and slightly adjusted to match the perspective of background during the poem game. Right, perfect poem for Sayori. There we go. And this one here, a sketch by David Evelyn to test and compare different hairstyles for Sayori. In Act 1, tell Sayori you would still walk home with her. Okay, is there anything else? Nope. Okay, so for sketches we only have 3 left, and for promo we only have 1 left. For backgrounds we only have 3 left. For secrets we've got all of those, but for pictures we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. For poems we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 5, 6 left. And for wallpapers we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left. Wonderful, that's quite a lot. We actually do need to change our thing. We'll just change it to this because we can. And then we'll hop back onto the DLC and start the rest of Sayori's little thing, or whatever you want to call it. Game. Hint, you can use the skip button to, yeah, I already know that. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. We can skip this bit, but we actually... Wait. Oh. In this one... Let's give it to Sayori. Sayori's the most important one right now, so yeah. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Sloth. Thanks. Sorry, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Sloth. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else. Where's the music? Oh, there it is. Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength for something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Sloth, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Sloth. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sorry. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Fine, let's show it to Natsuki. And she's just gonna be like, wait, what? This one's alright, well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. Going forward, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. But of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure that you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds up hand up to me, and we've already seen that. So now, Yuri, I guess. Well done, Sloth. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Blah, 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 blah. We've already seen all of this. How likable of me. Yeah, we've already seen all of that, so. Monica! Sorry, I'm just reading all these little bits here that aren't important. On about, there we go, Sayori stuff. It's surprised you're so in sync with her. And again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together. I see. That reminds me. How about how Sayori's been a little off today? Yeah, did she tell you something? Well... Sloth, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Foreshadowing. Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this stuff. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. And we've already seen that, so we can simply just skip all of that. And then this is the point where we're like, oh, who do we choose? Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbours, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of a club, okay? Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Sloth was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who was scared him into picking you in the first place. You're a club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? Well, what are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of a club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Sloth to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. Oh no! Why do we have to do this? It's fine, let's choose Yuri. Let's do all of this, and just ignore all of this. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. And she told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with her, then I'll have a good time. Will you now? Okay, I'm gonna skip all of this. We've already talked to her about all of that stuff, so we can skip all of that. And then skip all of this. And then it's all that, and now this timeline we say I love you. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realised it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends and having fun with you every day, it helped me realise that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we can continue like this every day. With you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Sloth. And we get the hug, and we actually get to see what our character looks like, sort of. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Sloth, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Sloth. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Sloth. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Sloth? Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you hold me. Felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. And then it's the day of the festival. So, let me check my notes real quick. DLC, secrets, what have I gotten off the list? We've got all the poems for Sayori and Natsuki. We've confessed to Sayori, we've helped. Yeah, the only thing left now is getting the good ending. Well, doing all the side stories, and then we can get the good ending because we'll have all the pictures and stuff by the time that that's done. So, let me back out of DDLC, go to pictures, and then here is our last one. Reply I love you to Sayori's confession. And I guess we can set that as our background. And then there's also this, Kia of Monika and Sayori, drawn by Kagefume, that was originally planned to be the official DDLC artwork. In Act 1, try both Sayori and Monika for weekend help before choosing Natsuki or Yori. That's kind of cute. Is there anything else? No. So, we are missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 poems. How are we missing 6 poems? Sayori's first poem, Sayori's second poem. We don't have Sayori's third poem. I don't know how to get Sayori's third poem. We have Natsuki's first, second and third poem. And we've got her special poem. Got Yori's first, second and third poem and her special poem. We've got this unusual poem by Yori, which I have no idea about. Monika's first poem, Monika's second poem, her third poem. A continuation of her first poem that only appears in Act 2. Monika's poem to a player in Act 3. Monika's final message to a player. A poem from Yori distributed at special events in the game, in the past even. A poem from Monika distributed at special events in the past. And I know one of these poems is actually the poem or the final message that we get for getting the good ending. So that's the final goodbye, and then that is Yori, Monika. So it's obvious that and that is probably going to be either the Natsuki and Sayori special poems, or maybe just the Natsuki special poem and the ending message from the developer that we get for a good ending. And then there's also Sayori's third poem, which I don't really know how to get, and then her special poem, and then I don't know what that one's supposed to be, and I don't know what that one's supposed to be. So interesting. This apparently we get the wallpapers from just doing stuff in the side stories and in, well, not in the DDLC but anymore, but in the side stories. These pictures also we get from the side stories, I think. Backgrounds, I'm assuming that we get them from the side stories as well. We've only got 2 sketches left, which I believe are also from the side stories, and the promo, which is probably also from like 100% in the game or something like that. So that's gonna do it for now. Yeah, I will probably be taking a break after all of these uploads, because I'm actually recording this in like 1 day, so it's like, I think I've got like 3 weeks worth of recording done, because I usually do like 3, maybe 4 videos a week. This game has taken such a really drastic toll on my mental health, so I really do need to take a break from recording this game at least, especially now that all the dark and spooky stuff is mainly out of the way. So yeah, when I return we'll be doing the side stories, and yeah, that's all. So please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. It's always free, and I'll see you later.